Izzy in the building. How's everybody doing tonight? Thank you guys for the wait. What's going on? We in the building. How's everybody doing? What's going on? Let's get some stars in the building. Zormina, great to see you. Thank you for the likes. I appreciate that. Let's have some conversations. AllStar Izzy is in the building. Thank you for coming out tonight. It's a beautiful, beautiful Friday night. How's everybody doing tonight? What's up? Come on now. You know we turn up in this section. We have a couple things, a lot of things to speak on. As you see for the title, we're going to be talking about 5 types of men. The top 5 types of men that turn women off. And women, I want you guys to be vocal during this live. I want you to also speak on guys that turn you off as well. You know, there's a bunch, but these specifically is what I learned is the top 5 type of men that women usually really, can fall short with and everything. But you know what we do? We like to allow people to come in the building. Great to see everybody. I appreciate those for being here. You already know, Zomina. We bumping the music. Thank you for taking Saturday night. Efrain, great to see you, man. Great to see you. Listen, we're here. We are live tonight. It feels good to be here with you guys. I appreciate everybody. Make sure you get those likes up and subscribe if anyone's new, because we got people that always stay watching. And if you just enjoy watching and seeing the person and everything, then go ahead and do what you must. I don't mind secret viewers. Secret viewers happen all the time. Ladies, great to see you. It's a beautiful Friday, right? Also, ladies, you should have kept your comment up. I seen it earlier. You should have kept it up. I would have actually enjoyed that. It would have been nice to kind of look at that back. But if you want to reiterate it, please, absolutely, you're more than welcome. But again, yes, we are here. We are in the building again. Shout out to ladies because they offered and they give platforms for me to speak, plus more subscribers. We are appreciative of opportunities in a lot of things. Today's a beautiful Friday night. And cheers to everyone who is sipping on anything. Really, I thought I seen there was something that was there that I saw about some types of men, but I just came from bartending class earlier, so I've been creating my own margaritas. Shout out to the bartenders and the person who was teaching me, so I appreciate that. That goes to show that everybody who's been out there who wants to learn more, please put yourself in different avenues. You never know who you're gonna fucking meet in this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Great to see everybody silent. Great to see you. No worries, no worries. This will be up so you can take notes and look at it back. But I appreciate you taking the time out. What's going on? Great to see everybody. Yeah. I want to take my talents different places. It's fun just creating things. You see what I'm saying? Let's go ahead and get these likes up. Anybody who's new, please subscribe to your boy and get these likes up, because as you see, we're gonna be talking about the top 5 types of men. Now, for the ladies that are in the building, any ladies, not just the ladies of our talk, but ladies in general, what are some types of men that turn you off before I get into my list? Please make sure you guys hit the like button again. And if you're new, go ahead and subscribe to your boy. I appreciate you. Thank you very much. It's a beautiful Friday night. We're here just enjoying each other, and I appreciate everyone who's taking the time out tonight. Thank you very much. The stars are always out, and they're continuously to be out. Bartending class sounds dope. Yeah, I met a lot of great people. A lot of people who are licensed that just wanted to go out there to just learn again. And these people, some of the people that I've met they actually own their own rooftops. So hopefully, in the future, I would like to have like a private session down over there and possibly go live if that's okay with the owner. But yeah, I've met some great people and I'm grateful for them. Let's see. Is there any ladies that would like to talk about what is the type of men that turns you off, ladies? Because this one is going to be definitely entertaining. We're going to be teaching, though. For all the men out there, we're going to be teaching you. Listen, we're going to make Friday nights seem like the best nights of our motherfucking life, all right? But, everything always is educational. We speak. And please, if you are under 18, please leave this live. This is not for you, okay? We aim for 18 plus. If there was a 21 plus, I would definitely have done that. But you know what I'm saying. It is what it is. Silence says, yeah, rooftop views coming. Come on now. Rooftop convos you see in the Discord. Shout out to everybody. Thank you again for coming here. Ladies is not Okay, no one is making themselves known when it comes to whatever it takes for what type of men to turn off. You know, I mean, there's just an abundant amount of men, but the thing I find interesting sometimes, like this one is gonna be fun, y'all. I'm telling y'all. But you know what I find interesting with the types of guys that turn women off is ultimately the guys who women end up settling for. You know, it just happens because women, a lot of women, not every woman, but a lot of women, they actually don't end up with the guy that they want. They end up with somebody completely different that the guy kind of caters to and shit like that. So I mean, it's just the reality of what life is and shit like that. But you know, we're gonna go ahead and get into this in a second. Let's go ahead and get these likes up. If you haven't liked the live, please do so. I would love to see at 10. You know what I mean? It would just be nice. It helps get the algorithm. Plus, it helps the channel grow. So if you're a little lazy, listen, just double tap that motherfucker. Just hit that shit. Go ahead and double tap, hit the like button, and subscribe if you're new. Shout out to all the secret watchers. I've learned that there's a lot of y'all, and I'm grateful for you guys. So we're about to get into this in a second. All right. Give me a second. Soren says that's why I mess with this channel, cause I ain't gonna be the one. Yeah, man. All right, we're about to get into this in a second. Oh no, fuck no. We got 12 people in the building. Let's go ahead and get these likes up over 10. Let's do that. Let's get these likes over 10. But if everyone has liked the live, then I appreciate it. Shit. I just want y'all to assist me the way I'm assisting you guys tonight and going forward. We got 9 likes. I feel like we can get to 9. Plus 1. 10. Right after the song, we're going to get to the vibe. What's going on, everybody? My name is AllStar Izzy. Thank you for coming tonight. We're going to be talking about the top 5 types of men that get, you know, that turn women off. Look at this. We done hit the 10 already. You guys, let's get some stars in the chat. Start some stars in this motherfucking thing. Ponle estrellas, por favor. Let's get some stars in this thing. I appreciate y'all. I can't help it. Baby, one on me. You know, it's going to be interesting when we speak on these things. And one thing I want everyone to know that comes in, I want you to know that what I say, it may not be your truth. And that's fine if that's not your truth. But at the end of the day, I must speak what the truth is. And if that happens to, you know, you feel some type of way about it, I'm not trying to aim at you. I'm just aiming at what the truth is. Because we don't just talk the talk. We speak on what's the truth. I'm never going to put myself in a position to speak in delusion. I understand the balance of what life is, what my life is, and the difference of what other people's life is too. I'm a considerate guy at times. I can be, for sure. But at the same time, we're going to talk about this stuff. And this is not to get on to anybody. We just got to talk about this motherfucker, for real. All right. Let's do this thing. Let's go ahead and get into this conversation. Everybody, great to see you. My name is AllStar Izzy. Please hit the like button if you have not. Thank you for the stars. You guys are always shining. I appreciate you, Ephraim, Soren, and Zormina, for always supporting. For the other ones who are not putting stars in, I appreciate you too. Because you out there, you know, you just chilling in the couch. Oh, Janubi came in, put the stars. You know what I'm saying? Hey, thank you, Janubi. I appreciate you. Thank you for taking your time out. Thank you for everyone taking their time out. I am grateful for this. Now, I'm going to put a song in the background really quickly, so please just give me one brief moment, and we're going to get into this conversation because I have a lot of things to talk about, all right? So hold on to your horses, drink some drinks, get some snacks, get some popcorn. We're going to be enjoying ourselves tonight, and we're going to have a good time, but also understand that this is a lesson in everything that we say and do. I do not just talk about shit just to talk about shit, nor to make fun of anybody. This is what we need to talk about, okay? All right. AllStar Izzy is in the building. Now give me one brief moment. Where is this song? This is my shit. I don't understand why it's not in there. Wait, where is it? Hold on, give me one. Wait, what? No way. Shout out to the artist Joe Suavo. That's my brother. I play his music often, actually. I really enjoy it. Okay, boom. We got it in the background. We're just gonna play in the background really quickly. All right. So before we get into the top five, I do want to say this. Just woke up. Great to see you. Great to see you here. But before we get into the top five, I do have a couple things to say, and I wrote it down in my notes, so I will be saying it really quickly. Again, ladies, any lady in the building, you are more than welcome to talk about what turns you off from a man. What is a top turn off? You know, what is it? Maybe there's some clueless man that's listening right now, or will listen and be like, damn, hold on, I want to know. So don't be afraid. You can speak. You have a platform. You're able to speak your truth here. Now, what I said in the beginning, right? Because I wrote this down earlier. But when we're gonna talk about the top five types of men, right? It's not necessarily to say that they're just the biggest ick. You know, ick means the turn off and shit. But it's not to say that. It has to do with it, but the thing is that even if it turns women off, that doesn't mean women can't be in love with these type of men. Because the truth is that women are gonna be in love with these type of men as well. Plus, settle with them. But I said that women will be in love with these type of men and eventually leave them and feel repelled. Because the thing is, what a lot of men don't realize is that how they start is definitely how they have to finish. You can't introduce this player, braggadocious, bravado, swag, you know, type of flirtatious player type of dude. But then down the line, you're actually the guy who wants to get a girlfriend and you know, down the long run, you actually wanted to make her your girlfriend, but you just try to do that because you think that's what is attractive. Now, down the line, she gets repelled. She's like, what the fuck? Who the fuck am I dealing with? I don't even know this guy that's in front of me. I don't know him. Fuck it. So, that just happens. But most women settle for these type of men in the long run. Women enjoy dominating men. That's a big thing to say, right? But it's true. Women enjoy dominating men and being the leader in it. A lot of women don't end up with the guy that they really want. Either he's too busy, won't settle, or he sees other women. And I meant to say, when I say women like to dominate men, I'm just saying that when a lot of women get with the guy that they actually want, and the guy's, you know, he's doing his shit, and that doesn't mean to say that he doesn't make her a girlfriend in the long run, whatever. But in this case, when women get with that type of guy, they don't have much control, right? Their control wants to, like, they want to tie him down, but he's like, I'm not really into that right now. Like, I'm doing other things. So in one way or another, she will find different ways to dominate other men, some way in some capacity. That doesn't mean she's trying to be controlling all the time. That just means that she's lacking something to get to something else. It's like you're lacking something, so you got to compensate for something else. You know, overcompensate. That's just the truth of what it is. Now, what I wrote down, this is actually pretty deep for a lot of people, but I said, how you know a woman really loves you, better yet, understands you, or understands what's best for your needs, she will let you see other women, including herself. Now, the reason why I say even really love you, or just better yet understand you and your needs, it's not to say that you gotta go around fucking every bitch. It's just to say that I understand, I know what's best for him. He's not at a certain place to get where to settle down, to get with a girlfriend. He wants to continue to live his life. He may be at his peak. He may be at the part where he has to keep going and be ambitious and get, he's hustling. And down the line, he may meet other women. So the thing is, when a woman truly loves you and understands you and your needs, not understands your personality or the quirks or the qualities that you bring, and not the sex, none of that. No, she understands your mind. She gets you. So she's like, I get it. You go ahead and do your thing. When you come with me, it's our time. That's a woman who would truly understand you for real. Get to that position of it. I've had women that's like that. I have women that told me these things. We had conversations and they were completely understanding. There's a lot of women that will fight against it. But and the thing is, I'm not even talking in the shallow sense. In the sense where she understands you mentally and she understands your character. Because what the thing is that, I think I wrote it down here. Yeah, I think I wrote it down here. Give me one moment. Another thing that I wrote down was that any woman who becomes possessive negatively doesn't love you. Meaning this, y'all. I think I wrote this down too, but I kind of want to go into this real quick without looking at the phone. Any woman who tries to possess a man, an individual in general, does not love the man for who he is. Because when possessiveness is natural. Of course. I want him to myself. I don't want him to want nobody else. Why does he only see me? Why can't he only see me? I want him to only see me. I want him to feel like I don't get why he gotta love all these women or whatever. You know, just the conversation of possessiveness, correct? However, though, the thing is with this too is that when she gets in a negative position to be negative and being like, where you going? Like, you know, players, come on. My dog's in the building, my star's in the building. Y'all can attest to this. If you've been fucking with women, you know there's been a woman that's been negatively trying to possess you. Trying to be a little bit over insecure. She's trying to like talk about her flaws or who you fucking with, who you doing this with, who you doing this with. Once you allow that to keep continuing to happen, you actually open more doors shit in the future. So if you don't check that shit from the beginning, she will continue to be like, why are you this kind of way? Why? Who are you talking to? Who are you doing this with? Why are you doing this? But you also got to realize you are a part to play into this. But when it happens, the first time she may not even be a woman that's equipped for your lifestyle. And that's where a lot of men fall in. They think I can change her. I can evolve her, right? I can make this woman into a different type of breed when fucking with me. She's gonna understand this lifestyle. A lot of women aren't equipped to that type of lifestyle. I see your comments on me and I'll get to it in a second. But the reason is they can't equip to that type of lifestyle is because they were never meant for it. Now it's different if she wants to be curious and wants to understand you more. That's why I said understanding your needs. She may not even know what that lifestyle is. But if a woman loves the man for who he is as an individual, the characteristics, not the looks, not the conversation, not the flirtation, not the you know, the sex appeal, not the sex itself, but the man itself, she will understand that and she will fall into it. But she does not understand that, and she keeps continuing to be disrespectful. She's being a little bit too insecure and possessive. This can trickle out to be something completely different. Now, a lot of people can disagree with me and say, but it takes time. You gotta argue. You gotta do these things. Maybe in your reality. The thing is that it takes one time to speak on what we need to speak on. And if you do not understand that, then you are not equipped for the type of lifestyle that is to come further. Nor, not even the lifestyle, but me as a man. Because if you understand who I am or understand what I want in life, you will understand what's to come. So you see what I'm saying with that. Now, let me look at this real quick. Zormina says, there are a lot of males that will fight against it too. Always and forever. I'm ready for that. I'm ready for that though. And I know it's coming because I've already been happening a lot. And I'm going to enjoy this, you know, just in general in the future. And I will be opening panels in the future for myself for males to come in so we can have conversations. Zormina also says possessive and territorial. Absolutely. They will. And the thing is too, after that possessive and territorial, is that once a woman continues to do that, like in the relationship or in your situation, whatever you want to call it, that shows me that you have no leadership as a man. Because once you see that the first time you check it, nothing else happens. You don't continuously keep that on. You let it go for what it's supposed to be. Now let's keep continuing real quick because we're getting into a bag right now. And my name is AllStar Izzy, and if you're new, subscribe to your boy and hit the like button. We do have people. I'm not sure people can keep coming in and out. It is what it is. But I would like for people to definitely hit the like button as you come in. If you are feeling lazy tonight, it's your off day. Listen, I get it. But just do this. If you're lazy, just like lazily hit the screen. Just, you know what I'm saying? Just tap that motherfucker. It's all good. And I appreciate you because, again, this is what assists us and grows our channel as we can continue in. AllStar lifestyle is forever. The stars are continuously out. Now, let's get to this last part. I actually kind of went through it already. But one thing that I did say, because we wrote this down, I'm showing y'all because this is all 100% for me. Everything you see, everything you hear is always me 1000. One thing I said is that Men are often seen as motivation to a woman's life, which is great. I mean, men to me, men supposed to be motivated. As a man, you need to be motivated. You need to be able to lead. You need to be able to be ambitious. You need to be able to put yourself out there and do something about it. You gotta be. You have to. I don't. There's no other way around it. This is what you're here for. Because even we can get deeper into the layer of it as a provider, as a man. What else are you gonna provide besides a house and money? What's the motivation behind it? You see what I'm saying? Everything always has an underlying motivation. So that's what it means. Now, cause we are, but what if that's only it? Quotation marks. Which in a lot of cases it's like that for a lot of men. And it's okay for women to like the cool shit about a man. However, but what really stays with a woman is when she knows you're the real deal. Because here's the thing. We're about to get into the list, by the way. And I see your comments on me, and I will get to in a second. But when it comes to the qualities or men, myself, whatever, women can see that and be attracted to the qualities. Maybe it's the lifestyle. Maybe it's the way I present myself, the introduction. Maybe it's the conversation. Maybe it's the way I flirt with her. Maybe it's the way I actually exceed her expectations. Maybe it's the way I make her feel good or make her feel connected to me like we already been knew each other. It could be the outfit. It could be the way I have my mannerisms and conduct myself in this environment. Whatever it is, and regardless of what it is, what most men fall underneath or fall in is that women get with the man for the qualities of the man. Women can't fall in love with qualities. They can, but they will never fall in love with the man itself, because down the line the man will feel empty some way, somehow, and he wonders why, and you wonder why, because the reason is I never actually showed who I was as the individual. Now, the thing is that you can extend your qualities. The qualities are an extension of the individual. But the thing is, when you think that you need to overcompensate and continue to be this overqualified man, you will get a woman in return who's going to fall in love with the overqualified factors of yourself. And now that becomes your cycle. Because women love the man who's the real deal. Listen, you can see the way I speak, how I move, whatever, the lifestyle that I bring. But underneath that, it's actually the real deal. It's actually a conversation. It's actually more to it. I'm not just having this thing to be shallow, nor just to be seen and to be whatever. No, this is my own liking. And you're going to understand that that's what that is. That's authentic. Women can only fall in love with an authentic man. They can only love an authentic man. And when I mean love, I mean the characteristics, not the providing. He's providing this. I want a man that works this and provide this. Everything is qualities. Everything is qualifications. Everything is something external. But the woman who loves you and will be in love with you is the one who understands you as the man and as the individual, But that would take you to bring that into light when it comes to her, right? Now, we're going to get into these types. Let me look at Zoramina's comment real quick. But let's go ahead and get some stars in the chat and go ahead and like that button real quick and subscribe to your boy if you're new. I'd appreciate if we keep continuing to get the likes up. I know people come in and out, but I would enjoy some stars in this chat. Thank you guys for being here. I appreciate it. My name is AllStar Izzy. Now, Zoramina says, I mean, the males get possessive, absolutely, and territorial, and fight against the lifestyle. It works both ways. Stand your ground early on. I will. Thank you for that. I really appreciate that. Thank you for the stars, Zoramina and Ephraim. Great. Thank you for the stars. I'm very grateful for you guys' attention. I really appreciate it. You as well, Janubi. Thank you. Thank you. You know what, Janubi, I enjoy your consistency. This is what I'm gonna do. I enjoy your consistency. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Now, I would definitely enjoy if more people do show some stars in, but at the end of the day, I have all the support that I need right now, so I appreciate it. So let's go ahead and get into this thing. The top 5 males, really. I just put men because it looks a little better. But males that turn women off. Let's have this conversation, everybody. Let's talk about this though, because ladies, if any woman is in this chat, please make yourself known and know that you're able to speak, and you can talk about what type of men turn you off. It don't matter. Just do it. The first one, and I did this actually last time because it was the beginning of it. But the first one is gonna be the loud mouth at the bar. The first one is gonna be the loud mouth at the bar. The guy, hey, yo, what's up, yo? Hey, what's going on? Yo, hey, next round on me. Hey, yo, girl, over here. Yeah, yo, my bros, yo, can you get me a mark? The loud mouth at the bar, bro. You know, cause it's crazy. Because I get it. Yo, he's having a good time. Maybe he has such a hard life. Fuck. But at the same time, though, women are repelled by that, bro. Like, why are you yelling at a bar? And the thing is that it's not even that you can't have fun. It's just to say that the guy who is truly a loud mouth, who's like saying all this shit or whatever, he has no emotional control at all. He's going to spill. He's going to say everything that comes to mind. This is the guy you cannot tell a secret to, or not even a secret, but like, yo, they got like a couple girls coming in. Let's go do something. Oh, what's up, girls? Hey, you want a drink? I got like. Chill, bruh. You scaring the hoes. But the thing is that loudmouths at the bar have no emotional control. So, translating into the future, even if a woman gets with a man like that, he's never gonna have any emotional control, and she's gonna be the one controlling his emotions, putting him in line, and she's gonna fucking AllStar some way somehow, because she's tired of taking the lead. She's tired of it. But loudmouths at the bar, they actually show more of the cards on who they are. They can't handle the liquor. And listen, here's the thing. If you want to go out and drink, for sure. I like to go out and have a good time myself. I like to be on rooftops, clubs. I like to have drinks. However, though, when I go out, it's not because I'm going out to be a fucking fool or to speak aggressively or express myself, because I can't express myself nowhere else. This is my only home. No, I go out to have a good time. When you're a loudmouth at the bar and you're continuously sitting at the end of the bar to get some drinks, you're a fucking loser. And you're a loser because you think that this is the only way for you to express yourself. Sure, you can get some guidance out of it, but at the same time, you continuously exerting yourself and showing that, how do you think you won't get some bitches? And I already made the point of going to bars or going out anywhere, to any nightclub, it don't fucking matter. Just to talk to women, you're a simp, because there's no way you should be going out just to talk to women just because of that. You're dedicating your whole time, the whole day. You don't understand yourself. You don't even understand time or your life or your responsibility in this world. Simp, cross them out. But the loudmouth at the bar, he gonna buy you a round of shots though. He gonna, hey, I'll get you some shots. Listen, I appreciate, bro. You know how many times I got cool with the loudmouth at the bar? And it wasn't like I was trying to be cool with him. It was just the fact that he was just trying to like, yo, you look cool. Yo, what do you drink? Let's drink. I'll be on the other side of the bar getting some drinks. Me and my friends, we'd be drinking and shit. He'd be like, yo, I see y'all drinking. Look, I get what y'all want. What y'all want? If I don't accept it, somebody in my crew is gonna accept it. And I don't give a fuck. That's what it do. But those motherfuckers are a pussy repellent. Women don't like that. And plus, being overly aggressive and trying to show bravado shows that you don't have no type of masculinity yourself. And then plus, even on top of that, you scaring the hoes. Yo, why you so, yo, calm the fuck down, bro. Like, chill. Just chill. Like, don't chill, bro. You getting the women uncomfortable right now. And it ain't even about them. It's just the fact that, bro, you're just being uncomfortable to anybody in this position right now. You're making everybody uncomfortable. You're making me uncomfortable because I'm trying to talk to you one-on-one and you're yelling at me. Listen, I didn't come to be yelled at. All right, I came to have a good time, and if you're not gonna do this, I'm out of here. Loud mouths at the bar. Get the fuck out of here, man. If any of y'all have any loud mouths friends that if you go to bars and that in the future, either check them. If that doesn't enhance from there, escort them out your life. Zormina says, excuse me. The guy that we just mentioned that thinks all women are chasing the ring the way they chase the kitty and get upset when we want to get to know them before we let them tie us down. Ooh, that's a good one. That's a really good one. That's a good one right there. I like that. I like that. I like that a lot. Cause do I have that down? I think I may have that down. Yeah, I got something like that. But that's a good one. Zormina says, I definitely don't want to feel like I need to babysit you. Motherfucking, we might as well put the loudmouth in the same category as a baby. Cause at the end of the day, you're gonna have to babysit these type of individuals. Because of these individuals cannot take care of themselves. Because why are you overexerting yourself? Listen, you can be yourself in public, but the moment you do too much because you're in public to get attention, you're a baby, bro. You need a babysitter, and it's not gonna be me. I'm out. I'll call you a ride if you came with me, but that'll be the end of us. Zormina also says, who are they trying to impress? That's what I'm saying. Because we can make fun of the loudmouth at the bar, but one of the things is that we gotta understand that these people need external validation. They need continuous validation. They need somebody out there to continuously assist them. They need that feeling. So this is what they do. So at the end of the day, this person is going to be a crash out. This person is going to be a whole different ticking time bomb in the future some way, somehow. So if you got someone like that in your life, check them. If that doesn't go anywhere, excuse me, when I say check them, just, you don't got to be aggressive, okay? And I understand, I got to talk a little details, but you don't got to be too aggressive. Just pull them to the side. Don't do it in public. Hey, listen, you're being a little bit loud right now, and it's making a lot of people uncomfortable, including myself. I think you should tone it down just a little bit. I just want to let you know because I don't want this to get out of hand later, because these people can also get kicked out of the function, get you kicked out of the function. One of the biggest things, who you keep around, is also a reflection of yourself. Now, if this is just another person on the other side, you ain't got to do all that. But this is what I'm saying, though. This is a pussy repellent. Women don't like that shit. Women like, yeah, sure, he may get a gutter bitch, but he ain't like, nah, he not gonna get a quality type shit. All right, let's go to the next one. This next one is gonna be funny as fuck. I actually find this hilarious. Number 2 of the top 5 types of men that turn women off is going to be the mama's boy. Yo, this is so funny to me, bro, because, oh man, it's crazy. Number 2 is the mama's boy, aka the man influenced by his mother's decision. Whether you guys know it or not, there's a lot of men out here that are influenced by their mother's decision. Now, this is the thing. I'm really tight with my mother. We have a great relationship. I love her so much. Definitely one of the best women in my entire life. However, though, when I create decisions, I do not create it off of I'm asking her, hey, hold on. Hey, mom, I'm thinking about buying a house. Do you think I should buy a house? You think I should get it? Like, yeah, I mean, it's going for like $200,000 and I could do a down payment, but do you think I should do it? Yeah? Mom, I love you so much. Thank you. I appreciate you. I need a soundboard. That shit would have been crazy. But the thing is, when it comes to a mama's boy man who's influenced by a woman's decision, by his mother's decision in this case, will always be influenced by a woman's decision in the long run. Firstly, there's going to be competition between the mom and the girlfriend or the wife to come in the future because he put her in a dominant position of decisiveness. So when I make a big decision in my life, I'm talking to my mom first. Now I bring another woman in my life. She's making some type of decision and with me too. So when I'm making a decision with her, the mom gets jealous. The mom gets upset. Son, you haven't been talking. Hold on. I got you. Ring, ring, ring. Ring, ring, ring. Put some telephone emojis. Ring, ring, ring. Hey, mom, how you doing? What's going on? You okay? Yeah, no, I've been good. I've been good. I just been, living my life. I just been enjoying myself. Yeah, I did make that big purchase on a GMC truck. I actually did get something. What do you mean? Wait, what do you mean I didn't call you first about it? I just wanted to make it first. Yeah, I have a girlfriend. Mom, don't get upset. She's cool. You gotta just meet her. She did help me with the purchase though. She helped me get it. Mom, you're over exaggerating. Chill. Listen, I love you. I gotta go, okay? All right, bye. All right, love you, bye. Oh my God, bro. Oh my God, bro. And the thing is so funny too is because, and this happens a lot with men that don't have fathers in their lives. Like men that don't have fathers in their life, they end up with mainly these type of things. Now, I didn't have a father growing up. I had father figure for sure. But at the same time too, that even when I didn't have that prominent in my life, I always knew that there was more to come. Like I knew that even if I don't have an inspiration of that father figure, I must find inspiration in myself somehow. That was just my thinking at the time, and still now. But that's like the thing. I can think that way and then can continue to keep going. Anyways, she will get upset with the man. She's gonna get upset with the son because you put her in your number one position to make decisions, and now you got somebody else. She notices down the line he's not asking me to make big decisions for him because you know what's crazy too? The mother or the women, they actually feel superior to the girlfriends, even to the daughters maybe, because he made me the prime position to make decisive decisions. And now somebody else is doing it, I'm offended. Because who's trying to take my place? Who's trying to take my spot? I'm gonna find out who's trying to take my spot. Who's trying to do this? I don't know who's trying to do this, but I'm gonna make sure whoever's doing this, they're gonna know their place. Y'all know that meme? Oh my God, wait until we get our laptop and soundboard. We're about to be going crazy. But there's this meme that's like, what is it called? There's a specific meme that's like, who are you? I'm something. Who are you? I'm something. I'm the owner of this house. Some shit like that. If you understand memes, you get that. But that's like the whole thing. It's like territorial and possessiveness. But you see, everything even comes from the man putting her in a position to be the superior part of his life. So when he gets some other woman or somebody else, now it's a problem. Now it's a big thing. Now we gotta fight. Now there's gonna be them conversations of, is my mom gonna be in the front seat or is my girlfriend gonna be in the front seat? Like, why? Listen, a lot of women cuff mama's boys. A lot of women. Because you know what women will say? Men, take a fucking note of this shit. Women will cuff the mama's boy because they're like, he's intact with his femininity. He's intact with his masculinity. He has a mother in his life. He knows how to treat her right. So she's gonna treat me right. I'm not saying don't treat your mother right. Yes, please. I have a beautiful relationship with my mother. She does know what I do. She does. And I'm grateful for that. But the thing is that they will see that, especially, and it's no, I'm not giving shade underneath anybody, but when it comes to especially single mothers, they're like, oh, he pedestalized her, so I know it can come with that. I fuck with that. I love that. Women can see that guy as a lick, someone in control, bruh. Listen, this is all entertain. I make shit entertaining, but I want you guys to understand what I'm really saying, though. Every man that I'm going to be presenting, giving out, are all men who pedestalize something externally other than themselves. But like I said in the beginning, women will cuff a man like this. And women will cuff a man like this. Women will settle with a man like this. Be in love with the man, in fact. But the thing is that she will, but she will eventually be repelled off. And more than likely fucking AllStar. If the AllStar wants it, you know. For sure. Let me look at these comments really quickly. Zorman said, does the hobosexual go in this category? It can. Fuck. It can. That's funny as shit. It can, for sure. Janubi says, mama boys have zero leadership skills. Absolutely. As well as being very indecisive. Absolutely. Absolutely. Zormina says, the mom gets feisty. I was at a cookout one time and my date's aunt, wow, it's interesting, asked, where's your girl? When his mom said, I'm right here. Oh, you mean her? I know. Oh, god damn. Yeah, that's tough. That's, whoo. You see? Dominance. See, some people, the thing is that, and it's so funny to me because people take jokes, you know, banter as, this is just a funny conversation. This is not just a funny conversation. There's actually truth. We're just trying to keep it lighthearted so you don't see the truth or feel some type of way. But I'm gonna still say something that's funny, but show you that you're in your place. People are too confusing, but they're only confusing for the person that is in control of the situation that allows the confusion to even come to place. So that's why mama's boy will eventually turn the woman off. I don't give a fuck what type of man it is. I don't care what type of fantasy these bitches think about, the type of man to be like, oh yeah, he this, he that. But if he's an indecisive ass motherfucker and is a mama's boy specifically, she's gonna be wanting an AllStar, dog. She obviously wants an AllStar. She's just trying to take a path and a route for you right now, you know? But I'm just saying. And a lot of men, especially a lot of men that I've encountered, you can tell a lot of them are either mama's boys, a lot of them after the bar. We're only at number 2. We have 3 more, plus a bonus and maybe more. But my name is AllStar Izzy. Please like the live, please. I would appreciate that. And let's keep continuing this live. Thank you guys for taking the time out tonight. It's a beautiful Friday. Shout out to the mama's boys, man. Number 3 is going to be the guy who was unaware of how attractive he is. Oh, this is a big one. This is a big one. All right. Number 3. Listen to me, y'all. Number 3 of the 5 types that men turn women off is going to be the guy who is unaware of how attractive he is. And I put in parentheses, he ends up fumbling the bag and doesn't know how to flirt. Now I'm tapping into a whole different part right now. Because, I mean, looks subjective. I mean, I'm not looking at no other man no type of way. But the thing is that I've talked with countless women. And even I used to be this guy at one point, like years ago. But like, I remember a woman will overcompensate if you look good and you don't know how to flirt or like kind of lead. But if if they're feeling you and you look good, they're gonna try. They're gonna try for you. Cause if you don't know how to try, they're gonna be like, well, this or well, this or well, you know, whatever. But what's a big pussy repellent is always gonna be that man who, she finds a lot of women find attractive, but he doesn't know his abilities. He doesn't know how he looks in the mirror. We don't even have to put on the physical attraction. We just gotta say how confident he is or who he is. Women are like, but you're this, but why are you so clueless? Why are you clueless on what you do? Why are you clueless? Women don't like clueless men. Now, they do, but they don't at the end. It'll trigger down eventually, but women do not like clueless men. Men who are clueless about their qualities, clueless about their attractiveness, clueless about self-awareness. Eventually, she will be repelled. Because she's like, oh, you're supposed to be this, but you're not really like that. And the thing is, too, women put in their brain, oh, because he looks good, he might, listen, I'm not supposed to some secrets, but because he looks good, he probably knows how to fuck good. Or he probably knows how to do these things. He probably has a lot of women. Let me try to do something. Let me try to make myself known. Women do not like when guys don't know how attractive they are. Even when women say, I hate how he knows he's just attractive. You should rather let women say, I hate that he knows he's attractive, rather than to say, oh, he doesn't know he's attractive. You should rather have the other side of that point. And the reason is because you have self-awareness to yourself and women still want you. If you fall short from what you are, or you're not awakened to what you could be, there's not gonna be that attraction down the long run, especially. But the thing is too with this, women can like that. And I actually tweeted this the other day, because it's been something I've been pondering on, but so many people have an addiction, or they have such a, what is it? They're like glorifying being somebody's first. Like everybody wants to be their first. I'm so sad, like I'm not her first. I'm so sad I'm not his first. I'm so sad that this, like, oh my God, I could never compete with the first. Let go of the glorification of what it could be for somebody's first. And I say that to say because women can find that I will be his first. They can find pleasure in knowing that they're going to be a woman's first somehow. Or a man's first, excuse me. They can find pleasure in the fact that that could happen. Because they're like, oh, I could. Listen, bro. Women are just as evil or even more. But they can be like very territorial and want to imprint on men the way men talk about imprinting on women. Oh, he don't understand himself just as much yet. All right, I'm gonna put this shit on him. I'm gonna show him something different. He'll never forget me. He will never forget it. Why? Because when I give this and when I show him out, he's always gonna think of me. That's an insecure woman. And if a man does that to a woman, that's an insecure man. But that's just the truth. That they could like that. And then he can get addicted to her. He can get stuck to her. Because again, like I said, the guy who is unaware of how attractive he is, he doesn't understand what he is or who he is. So the woman in this case has to sort of teach him or put him onto some game, whatever. Eventually, she's going to find something completely different because she's there for the thrill to put this onto him. This is how this begins. This is when he probably gets into that phase of being like, exactly, Wendell. Great to see you. Thank you for coming, Wendell. But this is when he probably gets into the thing of, damn, I'm actually a lot better than I thought I was. She taught me that. That imprint. You see what I'm saying? Eventually, she's not going to keep wanting to teach a dog. She's going to want to be taught in different realms. Any woman that wants a man to be their dog is a insecure. That's just not it, bro. That's just not it. But if the man wants to be the dog, then fuck it. Be on that leash. But what I'm saying is that that will eventually repel women off. And it will lead you into a path where you don't even know yourself. Because like, Wendell said, he don't value himself. So his value is going to be ultimately tied into the experiences and what she taught him. And it's crazy, but it's true. And even if you had that, you had to understand that this was just what it was. The value is within me, though. She may have opened my eye up to something for those who done it, because I speak with some clients that have similar situations. But that doesn't take away from me wanting to learn more or knowing more. It actually shows me more. But that's one. Wendell also says, that's why you gotta stop bullshit, no regrets. Yeah, I mean, it's just what it is, man. And women get a thrill out of guys who don't know who they are. I'm gonna just be honest with y'all. Women get a thrill out of a man who doesn't know himself. Cause she's like, yeah, I can do something fun. Especially a woman who's been fucked over a lot. She will play a man who doesn't know himself. Like, that's why, like, shout out to all the dominatrix out there. I wouldn't, shout out to y'all. But that's why they like to toy with a lot of men who don't know themselves. I mean, obviously sometimes they can get paid and they understand the difference between reality. But a lot of women will use them as a toy and then that's it. Because when they're done using the toy, do they need them still? Fuck no. They just throw them away. Like in Toy Story, when they threw Andy, I don't want this toy anymore. And it was like a slow motion effect. Same thing. Jazzy Jazz, great to see you. Thank you for coming by. I appreciate you. It's been a minute. How have you been? We are on number 3. So please, let's get these likes up if you haven't. I would appreciate if you did. Let's get some stars in the chat really quickly because we're on the 3rd one. We're about to get into some more. Jazzy also says, so I'm taking a business course for social media promotion. I've been good. Oh, that's incredible. Great to see that. Great to hear that. That's amazing. I love to hear that. That's amazing. I'm glad. I know that's going to do very well for you. Especially with the conversations that we have, of course. But just in general, ladies, if there's any turn-offs for any specific man, whatever, any type, please make it known. Because I'm about to get on the 3rd one. And then on to the 4th. But this is just honesty. I mean, as entertaining things can be and how things can be created, this is a very cutthroat world. And the thing is that if you don't have value, you will never get to where you want. Has anybody watched Industry? And if you have, there's a specific character I kept getting mad at. I felt like I was trying to coach him. I was like, what the fuck? I forgot his name, but he was basically the play doll. He was the guy that was being used for sex, but he didn't know his worth, so he just only was that. And he tied his confidence to that. It was crazy. When it says, yes, just got to see when we can't grow that conversation for sure. Yeah, I'm taking RBA courses. Okay, so some we're listening. Salutes. RBA, what's that? You may have said it earlier. That's what's up, though. But yes, all right. We're about to get into the 4th one. Again, my name is AllStar Izzy. Please go ahead and hit that like button if you have not. Thank you guys for taking time out tonight. It's a beautiful Friday night. But that was for that one because, I mean, with everything that I'm saying, I just want men to understand that even if you are this type of person or individual, I'm going to make fun of you all the time. I'm going to, for sure. I'm a cutthroat ass individual. However, though, I do wish the best. And if you want the best is here to come. Plus more. All right. Royal Business Academy, that's fire. Wynn also says, man, I just learned something about infinity pillows. That's hard. Jazzy also says, the course helps to promote social media to make an income. Oh, that's fire. Congratulations. You guys, put some stars in the chat for Jazzy, please. Here, I don't even think I can put stars myself, but I'm putting a star for you right here. I can't put a star in the chat, but put some stars in the chat for Jazzy, because we do enjoy people that that are growing, that are putting themselves in positions. This is what I'm talking about. This is good. Shout out to Jazzy for real. We love to see it. All right. What do you think about the convo? Wonder, are you talking to me? You talking to Jazzy? Number 4 of the 5 types is going to be the sassy man in the soft guy era man. So you know what's funny about this part is that a year ago from now, I actually on my Instagram, and I want to say thank you to everybody who was engaging with my Instagram post a year ago. I found out that April has been always a big month for me for some way, somehow. It's always just that it's been prominent. But I do want to say thank you to everybody who's been there, because a year ago from now, and it's funny that I actually typed this in, I didn't know that I was talking about the sassy man and the soft guy era. Because last year around this time, there was that trend or topic of men being like, oh, we're in our soft guy era. And I did my own I did my own reactions to it, and it's funny how everything comes full circle. I'm just grateful for it. Excuse me. However, the sassy man, the soft guy era man, meaning like, this is like my complete opposite. I just don't fuck with all of these guys, but any man who's like too feminine, yeah, you're not gonna really get bitches like that. I'm gonna be honest with you. And here's the thing, you don't even gotta be feminine in the sense of like complete, like you're emotional and you sound like a girl. Like none, I'm not even talking like that. I want to say feminine in the sense of like you're out of, shout out to Dub. You're out of order. Emotionally, you're out of order. You're continuously abruptly speaking from your emotions all the time. That runs your ecosystem within. You're just going out there speaking, just being abrupt, just emotional, just outburst. Listen to me, do this. That's sassy, dog. And then for the guys who are talking about the soft guy era, firstly, any man who tries to spin what women create to be a topic onto them is automatically a person who don't get pussy like that. I don't care if you do get pussy in whatever the case is. You're not gonna really get pussy though. And women fall and they get unattracted to these type of men because what these men are displaying is that they're spiteful and that they don't have real emotional control. Meaning to say, like, if you're a guy who's gonna, any true man, AllStar, we don't give a fuck what women are talking about. When they're trending topics, let women do them. Flipping the soft guy era when they talk about soft girl era is just, you're like, what is it called? Get back for get back. It's too petty. It's too petty. That's what it is. It is too petty. It's too, like, I live too much in your mind. I'm too much in your head. I don't fuck with that. Because the thing is that any real player in the game, any all-star in the game understands women are gonna do what women are gonna do. Let women do them. That doesn't mean you need to get back on what they doing and how they feeling. If a woman is getting her bread in a certain way, she gonna get her bread in a certain way. Why the fuck does that matter to you? Why the fuck you think you need to do some soft guy era shit just to get back to a woman and be petty and shit? Are we even trying to mirror a woman's actions? Because you're at fault and you're sad and you're hurt about it? I need to do something. So I'm gonna go on the internet and say something. What the fuck type of bullshit is this? This repels women. You could even have your own bitch. But at the end of the day, what you're really doing to peel back the layers, you're mirroring. You're mirroring what she's doing back to her. That's not good, man. Because why would you mirror what she's throwing out there? You're not supposed to mirror that. You're supposed to be your own, and whatever she shows, she just shows. I truly don't understand it. And now I'm getting frustrated about it because I had conversations with other guys who was representing it, and it was insane. When they talked about the soft fire and how they were feeling and what they were feeling about it and why they need to feel it and why they need to make panels and group conversations about it, and because I feel some type of way and I feel like no one understands me, and why are women, this is how they think. Why are women so easygoing? Why they always get this thing? Shouldn't they get punishment? Shouldn't they get this? Listen, bro, women are gonna get the repercussion they sow with a real man or society. Why does that matter to you? Actually, if I had, they lucky I don't have it right now. We might as well just have a therapy session with you motherfuckers. Cause what the fuck? Why does that hurt you so much? Why does that hurt you so much? Why is it that you must mirror that? Let women be what women are. It should not affect you this much to where you need to make it your whole personality, where you need to keep continuing to put it out. It shouldn't do that to you. But when it does, and it shows, and you make videos, and you make topics on it, where like it's hurting and you need to take a stand as a man, it shows that you don't have real power. And men know, or individuals who understand what life is, people are going to live their lives the way they live their life. So when they do it, what effect does that have to do with you? Real shit. Let me look at these comments. Steph, great to see you. Thank you for coming by. I appreciate you, by the way. I did remember seeing you during the subscriber party. Thank you for coming through. My name is AllStar Izzy. It's great to see you. Great to meet you, formally through this time. Let me go ahead and look at these up. Okay, about Izzy content all the time. I appreciate. Yeah. Windows says, how many miserable homegirls, family members, and coworkers you got, Dan? You guys must be in a conversation. Jazz says, my man should feel comfortable with me coming to me versus someone else. So if I'm his other half, why not help him? Oof, other half. Okay, you guys in a whole different conversation. Steph says, of course, here to support. Great topic. Yes, and Steph, I do have a question for you. I don't think you were here for the conversation and everything. But is there any specific type of man that turns you off specifically? You can even say a broke man. You could say a guy who doesn't have manners, a guy who's not with his family. I don't know, whatever you think. But if you would like to speak on it, you're more than welcome to. This is a safe space for people, for ladies to talk about that. No one will judge you. So if you like to, you're more than welcome to. Steph says, an arrogant man, cocky that can't even back it up. I like that a lot. Did I write that down? I did not. So y'all go ahead and put some stars in the chat for Steph really quickly. Because she just brought up something I like that a lot. Because there is a lot of arrogant, cocky individuals that talk the good game. It's almost very similar to the loudmouth at the bar. And the reason is because both are trying to be abrasive, a little bit overcompensating. They're trying to give it out. They're trying to, overcompensate with who they are as individuals. Let's get some more stars in the chat for Steph, because we gotta enjoy this. She did talk what she needed to say. We gotta appreciate that. Because I enjoy that, because the thing is that one thing I speak to about Steph is that when men are like overcompensating, they give it out too much, or they're trying to be more than what they put off to be. They try to be something that they think that the woman wants, right? Most women want a man to be himself, but the thing is that when they do that, let's say a woman gets with that arrogant, cocky guy, and then when it comes to down to flirting or to being there, whatever, it falls very short, because what these guys do is try to overcompensate for what they think they should be. They're not that guy. So I'm very grateful that you brought that up, because that's a true one. That's a very true one. This goes to a lot what I've been saying, gentlemen that are here and everyone that is here, is that overcompensating will never get you anywhere. Not even just with dating or with women. This will get you and even in companies. If you say you're the best and you get in that company, you don't excel and show the best, you will never you're gonna get the short end of the stick all the time. You have to be honest with yourself as an individual. That doesn't mean you can't be confident, but going over the borderline of confidence and trying to think that you're something else to get attraction will never get the results that you think you actually want. It never will. But let me look at these comments really quickly. Thank you, ladies, for putting the stars in the chat for Steph. Efrain says, going out. Whoever asks, okay, you guys are talking about something else. Steph also says, yeah, like there's a difference between confidence and cookies. Confidence is attractive. Cockiness. Yes, it says cookies. That's funny. Confidence is attractive. Cockiness is a turn up. Yeah. And you know what's funny is that I think too, I think a lot of people not specifically in this situation, but I think that one thing I learned with men, men don't understand the difference between confidence and cockiness. No, you good. I was like, oh, cookies, okay. I was like, when you said that, I was like, okay, soft, yeah. That's what I thought it should. But nah, it's funny because a lot of men don't understand the difference between confidence and cockiness. I think cockiness is when an individual can't back it up. To be honest, that's what I think it is. I think that's what cockiness is. Cause one person, if I'm a nerd, so I enjoy anime, and I really like Gojo. Gojo, he's the one. So he talks a big talk, but he does it because he knows he can. To me, I think that's confident. I don't think that's cocky. It can be cocky, but like, it's honest. And I think guys who are like the bullies in high school or whatever, I feel like that they're the cookies. Jazzy says, is it cool? Cool, welcome on this Friday stuff. Yes, Darius, great to see you. Matter of fact, I want to say thank you to Darius for being consistent. I want to say thank you to everybody that has been consistent with me. I really do appreciate y'all. To be honest, I thank you guys. Please get the likes up if you have not liked the live. Darius, may you put a star real quick? I want them to show what consistency looks like when you make yourself known. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So do I, Jazzy. I'm a cookie monster. Yeah. You know, I really like the soft cookies. Like it gotta be really soft, but not too soft where it's too sugary. I can't stand that shit. That shit hurts my gums. Wendell also says I like Izzy go. Yeah, he's a good one. Steph also says, how often do you go live, Izzy? Damn. Honestly, every week. I'll say every week for now. But when it comes to more structured lives, it's every week. But sometimes I go live randomly. But what I'm actually doing with teams that I've been speaking with, a lot of my lives will happen weekly on like Fridays and Saturdays. So it would definitely be around this time from like 9:30ish. You know, I'm more of a night owl, so that's why I come alive around this time. If you ever see a live during the day, it's because it needs to be alive during the day. Jazz says he also has a Discord. Steph, yeah, Steph, you're more than welcome to join the Discord if you like. We allow anybody to come in, you know. But damn, we were on the fourth one. But that's what goes to show when Steph speaks about uh arrogant, confidence versus cookiness. I might use that, Steph. I might use that. I'm not gonna lie. I think I'm gonna start using that in the future. I think like I'm gonna be in a panel one day and I'm gonna be like, yeah, you gotta be confident, but if you're too cookie, it's not really it. That don't really sound masculine, but I'll try it for fun. Cause I thought that was funny to me. Window says just about an army, you know what I'm saying? This is just the AllStar team, man. This is the AllStar. This is what we do. We're just growing. So again, if you guys have not hit the like, please do. And if you're new, please subscribe. I would be grateful for that. It helps grow the channel and brings us into the algorithm. The more we grow, the more we shine, the more we can also see other people come in and enjoy. Let's just go ahead. I'm good. I'm a goof IRL anyways. Yeah. I into a little bit. I can be. I'm a goofy goober to be exact, I like to have fun. It's fun. It's fun to have fun. All right, so for the last one, for number 5, of the top 5 men who turn women off is going to be her knight in shining armor. This had to be the last one. AKA Captain Save a Ho, the lover boy, and the hopeless romantic. Now, okay. Listen, as men, it's still okay to be, you can be grateful. You can be romantic when it's earned, or you can just be a romantic essence regardless. However, though, I do want to say this. Eventually, women will be turned off by the man who is trying to save her. Now, this is what I mean, though. When I say save her, I'm saying like you're trying to change her. Women don't want to change. They want to change. But they don't want to change forcefully. Any man who tries to change the woman is forcefully showing that she needs to be a certain thing. It's not that she has to be. Every woman has the freedom and right to be exactly what she wants to be and what she needs to be. Because real men allow women to be what they want. She will do as she must with the man she wants. That's her right. Any man who's trying to be the knight shining armor will not be. You can be the hero, but you will never be the ending of her story, the fairy tale ending that she really wants. The more you forcefully want a woman to change, the more she'll be repelled. We don't change women. We don't save women. Even if you're a man with guidance, you're a man who comes in, you speak as you must, you say what you need to say, you show her a different type of lifestyle. We're not there to save her nor change her life. We're presenting. This is the invitation of what we give to her at this time. And if she wants that, then she just doesn't want it. But we should not be forcing, manipulating, seducing her into being into our lives. This is what falls short for men. Because guys think that they need to be that type of way. I need to seduce her to be in my life. No, you don't. Just be seductive and she will be in your life. Isaac, that's too complicated. What are you saying? Just be honest, speak to her, and as you're doing that, allow her to make the decision when you're speaking to her. If you give her the invitation, listen, I enjoy your company. I want this again. I will be somewhere at this place Saturday. Take my number down. and let's enjoy each other's company the way we did tonight over there. If she takes the invitation, okay, cool. She's taking it. We're not telling her, baby, you know you gotta fuck with an individual like me. You gotta fuck with me, baby. You gotta get with this, or you know what I'm saying? You missing out. Fuck you mean, shorty? Like, what you want? What the fuck is overcompensation, bro? Knight in shining armors, lover boys, hopeless romantics, Captain Saberhose are all overcompensating, defending what a woman thinks she should be or what she should be. The only thing that they're defending is the societal pressure of what they should or be. Meaning to say, if a guy says, she's not this whore, she's not this, she's not this, and he's defending the woman, she's going to be like, I am not. I am an innocent woman. They have the right to say that. I am not. She's not this. Stop treating her like that. She's not this girl. Okay. Okay, you got it. You're helping me see who she really is as an individual. Because if she really wasn't this way, she wouldn't need a bodyguard to do this for her. Not that it's bad, but you're playing your part and showing your colors and you're showing your cards. That you are this type of man. Sure, she can like that in a moment. Damn. She may even give you some pussy. She may even suck your dick. Cause she's like, oh shit, like, you're defending me. You're defending what I want people to see. But you don't know who I really am. But I appreciate you defending the fake part of me. So, thank you. You may get some pussy off of that. But women don't, and they will not be with a man like that in the long run. Because women like for men to see the woman for who she is. No blurred lines, no foggy mirrors. It's honest conversation. We can see each other for who we are. That's true intimacy. We don't need to get that into that right now. But even with that case, those men are overcompensating, and those are the guys who will have a rude awakening. Wait, are you telling me she was really with AllStar Izzy in the back room? They only met for 10 minutes. She gave him head. He had to seduce her. He had to get her right. He must have gave her a drink. He did something to get her to do this. She's not like that. Veins popping out of shit. You motherfuckers are the worst, man. You guys are the worst. But this is why I bring it to the conversation in reality. It's because although you guys are the worst, you guys can be the best if you boss the fuck up and get with the AllStar lifestyle. That's it. Veins popping out, tears coming out. She was gonna be my wife. She met my mother. We dry humped each other one time. I know there was a connection. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up, bro. Shut the fuck up. You guys are the worst, but you guys can be the best. Because as much as bullshit you guys are, you guys can actually be the best in life. You can learn more. You can learn game. You can learn what it's like to be an AllStar and continue as a highly profiled individual. But if not, be as you must. I mean, you feed the algorithm, man, anyway. So, like, you make it better for us on the other side, but I'm here to assist. Now, let me look at these comments really quickly. Wait. Steph said, sorry, I gotta go, but you'll see him here again. Incredible. Thank you, Steph. Shout out to Steph. Much love from Steph. All right, y'all, talking amongst yourselves. It's also called the nice guy syndrome. Absolutely. Yeah, the nice guy. I don't even want to. There's so many things. There's so many things to talk about, especially just these are the top 5. I'll go it over again in a second. Thank you, ladies. Great to see you again, ladies. Ladies, ladies and Jazz, y'all should definitely get together. You guys are, Jazzy is a powerhouse. Ladies is a powerhouse. Jazzy's learning a lot of things about social media. So, and I know, ladies, you guys have been wanting to grow. Jazzy will be a great person to assist with that. Sour Patch, great to see you. Now, because we just ended off on the way that we ended, I'm going to speak on the 5. And I do have a bonus, but I also would enjoy, one, please get the likes up. If you have not liked, I would appreciate if you did. And subscribe to your boy, because, we on the road to the top. There's no cap to success. We will get exactly to where we need to be. All we have to do is be focused now. And also, if all the ladies in the chat, please be, you can be honest. And you can speak on what are the type of men that turn you off. But I'm going to go ahead and speak on this a little bit more really quickly. And then I would enjoy if you guys, be honest. You guys can talk about whatever the case is. It don't matter. This is a place where no one's going to judge you. No one's going to say shit. And if they do, I have mods that will escort them out. All right? So please hit the like button and subscribe to your boy. We're on the road to the top. Now, again, let's go over the 5 types of men that turn women off. Number 1. The loud mouth at the bar. Jesus Christ. No woman, and as Steph said, no woman likes a man who's too cocky. Who's like, who overexerts himself. The confidence between confidence and cookiness, as she said in her words. Loud mouth at the bar. Again, please control yourself. When you're in public. I enjoy going out. I enjoy drinking. I enjoy having fun. However, I don't go outside to overcompensate or overexpress myself because I am fighting demons, quote unquote. The more you are a loud mouth at the bar, you actually are scaring the hoes away. And the women don't want to be around you. And if you're a friend of mine or if you're just somebody around my vicinity, I'm out of there. I don't want to be around you. I don't give a fuck who you are or what you are. I'm out of there. I don't enjoy that because being a loudmouth at the bar or being overly expressive or emotionally being, outbursting yourself, you're actually really tied into crashing out. If you crash out, you are a menace to society. You must know how to hold yourself accountable as an individual. Please, goddamn, fuck. Number 2 is gonna be the mama's boy, the man who's influenced by a mother's decision. Nothing gets the pussy dry, more than a man who was influenced by their mother, because there would always be a constant competition between the mother and the girlfriend going back and forth. And so she may get with you. She can see how good your kids. She can be like, yeah, he's good with the moms. But at the end of the day, she's gonna be like, this guy's a loser. This guy's just a loser, man. He's just a loser. Number 3 is gonna be the guy who's unaware of how attractive he is. And I was saying that to say, if you're a man who doesn't understand your value, your attractiveness, physically, individually, your qualities, personality, you will be seen as a lick from women who want to have that thrill from you. They may want to fuck with you at the time, but eventually they're not going to fuck with you like that for real. I'm just going to be honest with you. Number 4 is going to be the sassy man. / the soft guy era. Meaning that, any man who reciprocates a woman's, frustrations or energy is a man that's not of quality nor value. Because we shouldn't be mirroring what women want their life to be. We shouldn't care how women go about their life. That's how they do it. We shouldn't be trying to scold them, nor judge them. Obviously, we can have standards of ourselves, but wanting to mirror what they say, because the whole thing was like soft girl era, and a lot of guys were talking about soft guy era, and even being able to imitate that and speak on it is some bitch behavior, to be honest with y'all. And number 5 is going to be her knight in shining armor. Although women will love a motherfucker like that, eventually she's not gonna want you. And the reason is because, I mean, come on now. Like, women don't need saving. Women, if a woman wants to be saved, she will want it for herself. But women don't need saving. Women don't need to be changed. Women will change when they want to. A lot of this is just because men are trying to control what the woman is. They're trying to control the narrative. They're trying to control something outside of them because they can't control themselves. It's just the honest truth. And women don't like lover boys. Listen, I mean, I get it, though. You know, he's a lover boy. He's cool. You know what I'm saying? He understands my needs. But, you know, women do not like lover boys at the end of the day, bro. I mean, she can enjoy the things you give and everything like that. But at the same time, she's like, you know, be a little bit more dominant. Like, kind of like, put my head through the pillow. You know what I'm saying? Put my head through the headboard. Fuck. Like, why are you so romantic? Can you... Like, why are you so like the Notebook and the Titanic? Can you just break my back? You know what I'm saying? Like, come on now. And yeah, the hopeless romantic. But I do have a bonus, which I'll get to in a second. But I'm gonna look at these comments real quick. And please go ahead and like the live and subscribe to me if you're new. My name is AllStar Izzy. Thank you guys for taking your time out tonight. Let me go ahead and look at these real quick. Excuse me. Okay, you know what I'm saying? Ladies came in. Sarah Pass, great to see you. You know what's up? How you been? All right. I know myself to know one just ain't enough. Absolutely. Damn. We on the same boat, player. Jazzy says, when I was single, the only type of guy I hated was the one who follows behind you and tries to use sex as a way to get a reward, Izzy. Wait, let me read that again. Who follows behind you and tries to use sex as a way to get a reward? Ah, yes, I can see that too. I feel like that's just undisciplined, and his words just fall short, so he has to use his actions to use something, be like, oh yeah, this, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I can see that. Sarah Patch says a turn off for me is the excuses or a man that acts like a princess. That's real. Yeah. But Sarah, when you say excuses exactly, is there anything specific is there anything specific when it comes to excuses? Like excuses to see you or excuses to like, you know, what do you mean by that? Because that's a good one, because that's a lot to break down too. Acts like a princess. Yeah. Man that act like a princess is crazy, bro. Let's see. Window, TGIF. Thank goodness it's Friday. That is just, Everybody saying what's up. Darius also say it's very romantic, grabbing her by her throat and watching passenger from lips. So romantic. Oh yeah, man. I love being. That's why when we talk about intimacy or romance, that can be a whole different bag, you know. Like the place don't matter. It's about us. Sarah Patch says, "Hey, have you tried Humex yet?" Yes. Why do you ask? That's such a random ass question. I love Humex. I love it. I love the one that's I forgot. I think it's like mango. I like the strawberry and banana. That should go hard. All right. So for my bonus one, is gonna be, damn it, I didn't figure out how to word it. So, all right, the bonus one I had, I'm gonna just explain it rather than give it a title. But the bonus guy who turns women off is the man who is always asking for permission. And this is what I mean though. Check me out when I say this. Now, consent is everything. You gotta have consent. Any man listening, any woman too, because I've been with aggressive ass women before in my life. So consent is all up there. But when I say this, is like there will always be like imagine you guys are flirting constantly. You guys almost kissed. You touched a little bit, you know, and like you're getting close, and the tension is there. The sexual tension is building up, and you're feeling that flirtation. You're like, oh yeah, I love this shit. But then he's like, y'all didn't kiss yet. But then he says this, can I kiss you? Hold on. The flirting is going crazy. Y'all have a good time. Man, he may have grabbed on your ass. You know what I'm saying? Maybe he's touching you a certain way. You guys are flirting. Maybe you're telling him, I like you. You know, I really like this. I want this. And then he says this, but I really want to kiss you. Can I kiss you? Can you give me permission? Just tell me I need to kiss you. Yeah, Darius, can I put it in? Yo, listen. I kept this as a bonus because motherfuckers get to the point, right? They can almost even have sex with a woman. They get to that one point. But like, you guys are doing everything under the sun, and then you just are asking. Now, it's different if that's part of the foreplay. But I don't know, like, she should be asking that, to be honest. But the thing is that if you're just like, you don't get it, she's gonna be like, can you just take it? Like, women want you to take it, of course, consensually. But the thing is that if the foreplay is happening, you guys are flirting, damn near almost kissing, touching on each other. And you say, can I put it in? Imagine she gave you head and she's butt naked. Listen, I'm gonna get a little explicit. If you're under 18, get out of here. But if she's giving you head, or you guys are just naked. Let's be honest, we're grown, we adults. She get naked, you know what I'm saying? You guys are there, and you're like right there. And I'm laughing because it's so funny, bruh. And you just saying, can I do it? Like, imagine the climax, the moment, because it's not even what you're doing, but like it is, but you also gotta take account of what she's feeling like too. Women can even be telling you expressively, I want you to put it in, I want you to put it in, put it in. Like, this feels so good, please, I need it. I don't know if y'all ever had women beg to you, but they could be saying things like that. And you're like, when she's telling you, and then you're like, can I? Immediate turn off. She does. No woman wants that, because you have to understand too, you're not showing experience some way, somehow. And everything she's already showing you is that you're able to. You're not gonna lead her to this position for no reason. For either of y'all, because it takes two to tango. We talk about the tango often. But at the time, if you're just doing it to that point, it's just a turn off, bro. It's just not like, it's not part of the foreplay. Women love to be captivated. They love to be taken away gracefully and aggressively, but in a way that's firm, but not like that. Let me look at these comments real quick. Jazzy says, well, I believe a man should be able to excuse himself without yelling and screaming or even blocking me. True. I feel that. Wait, Jazzy says, just one little hit. Come on, you let me in, ladies. Okay, fine, maybe. Jesus Christ. Jazzy also says, I am trying to grow a passion for social media. I mean, I do stream. I am a gaming girl. I stream on Twitch. Just trying to learn the social media side of making presents. For sure. That's what's up. Great to hear that. Now, that's my last one. The man who is questioning too much. Because if you listen, any virgins, any guys who barely get sex, and I'm not saying this to like fuck with y'all, but like this is an honest conversation. Any guys who don't really like get sex, or you get it like every once couple, like 6 months, 7, 8, maybe a couple years. When you get in that position to be with a woman sexually, and you guys are damn near naked, touching each other, kissing each other, she's opening herself up to you. And you don't need to ask if you should do it. Now I understand, because in your head you're still like questioning it, you're kind of overwhelmed by everything. But be like, exactly, Wendell, I'm already there. I'm already in. Okay? I don't need to make it a big deal. This is exactly what it needs to be. I'm here for a reason. So it's kind of like, act like you've been there. And I understand a lot of guys are great actors, but also at the same time, a lot of guys fall short when it comes to time to perform. Don't worry too much about your performance. Enjoy the moment and enjoy what's happening then and there. And now, of course, Isaac, is easier said than done. I get it because you're not there, right? But when you get there, I need you to get outside your mind and be into right now, okay? But I'm just giving you the honest truth that when you do that, that's what dries their pussy up. They'll feel underwhelmed. You want women to feel overwhelmed sexually, of course. You want them to be like, this is a lot. This is so much. I want to just get this energy out. I want to come. I want to squirt. I want to get it out there. You want them to feel like that so they can get the energy out. But if you don't, and it's not pressure. It's just to say, understand when you're in that position, you're in that position because you're meant to be there and you're supposed to be in that moment. Okay? Don't take yourself away. What is it called? Self-sabotage. Yes. Do not self-sabotage yourself. You're meant to be where you are. So enjoy it. Now, my name is AllStar Izzy. Those were my 5+ bonus types of men that turn women off. Any ladies that would like to extend their hand, would like to comment, would like to say whatever, please do. Right now, we're kind of like in a free-for-all until I get off, which I will be in a few. However, let's get these likes up and subscribe to your boy if you're new. And let's get some stars in this goddamn chat. Let's get some stars in this goddamn chat. Margarita, great to see you. Hi, Sir Izzy came from the ladies of Arkansas. Yes, thank you for coming by. I appreciate you. I remember seeing you for a subscriber party. Thank you for coming by. I appreciate your comment. Thank you for being here. I hope to see you during further lives. We are talking about the 5 types of men that turn women off. So if you have any men in particular where you think like, this type of man turns me off, please, you're more than welcome to express yourself. No one will exile you, and if they do, we escort them out. Wendell also says, fellas, sometimes don't look down. That thing will wiggle and... Yeah. Shit. Man, I don't even want to get into it. Not right now. Thank you for the stars. Wendell wanted to be different and put lightning bolts. Okay, fuck it. But let's get some more stars in the chat. Let's get some more stars in this thing. My name is AllStar Izzy. Thank you guys for taking this time out. This has been an incredible live. I'm not ending just yet. This is kind of like an open dialogue. You guys are more than welcome to ask questions, to speak your mind, say what you like, talk amongst yourself. We're speaking and we're talking the way we must. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's my live, man. It's and it's more types of men, most definitely. But I had to point these out because the thing that all these men have in common is a lack of value. And any man who has a lack of value can also have more value to themselves. All you must do is see it, please. And I don't like saying please. I really don't. But I am saying please in this moment because I see the best for a lot of people in my life, you know. And although I know how society, I know how everything is, I also do believe in those can grow. I used to be in a place where I wasn't, the best, always the best, but wasn't the best. But I showed myself and I grew a lot and I'm still growing. I'm still growing. I'm only 26. And there's a lot more to experience and to learn and to give and to show. But any man that sees himself as less, sees himself as lower, anybody that point out, any guy that I fucking call a loser, I always see the best because you can be the best. You can change your life in a moment. All right, and I want to make that important to them because when things feel closed in, that's also knowing to that you can open up more doors. Okay, even when things are closing in and it feels too crazy, let it close, and then see what else is after that. The unknown is meant for you and it's meant for those to seek outside of it because evolution is continuous and men are able to grow. But the truth is that not a lot are, and it's okay. You know, not everyone can shine the way a star can. Not everyone can do what they can do. But, you know, we all have a choice in 24 hours just like everybody else does. You know, Darius says, I'm a conqueror at heart. Shit, I never planned to take, but on to conquer. Yes, sir. Thank you guys for your time. My name is AllStar Izzy. I'll be seeing you guys next week for another live, all right? I may go live tomorrow, who knows? But, we'll see. Until next time, thank you guys for your time. Enjoy your night. Peace.